Alright, so today I want to mount this hood. Let's see where it's going to go. I had it flipped upside down so I could try and get some ideas, see what I had there to mount it with. Now obviously with those corners right there, it can't just go here. Because if it pivots up here, that's going to crush right into there and nothing will actually open. It's actually resting on the corners right now. So I either need to mount it higher or make a whole hinge bracket to attach solidly to that hinge that would throw it forward as it opened. So that's what I have to work with. So let's go back to this. What do we got here? Oh, is this gonna give us anything to use, or am I gonna have to cut up another piece still? Oh boy. I think I can probably use some of this. However, it's not going to be enough either. So I think I'm gonna need some more steel. Whoa, that's like the perfect width. So it looks like I'm cutting that off of there. All right, let's see. Does this fit? Ah, no. Ooh. Ooh. Money. All right, now I wish to drill a hole in the cardboard that will fit into. Put it on the shitty wood. All right, now I've got these cut. It is time to start doing some welding. Oh yeah, she goes like butter now, eh? Alright, so now those are all roughly positioned. Brackets, smack, smack. Alright, now I need to start welding them. Alright, now with them tacked, let's see, hopefully I didn't melt too much plastic. Hot, 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 hot. Oh boy, I'd say I probably did. Well, I didn't melt too much. There's a bit right here I melted, and a bit right here it pulled tight. I bet this side's gonna be, well, not the same. That side has less melted, that's good. Alright, so I got these welded up inside and out. They're way too strong for what they are. Let's see if they fit. They're still, this one's warm, the other one's hot. Hopefully, I don't think they're hot enough to melt plastic. Cool, that one fits. I might end up adding glue just to keep it from moving, I don't know. It definitely did shrink down on there a little bit, so there we go. Whew, that's tight now. I don't know, we'll see, we'll think about it. So now, I need some hinges underneath those. Just pull a pin, pull 2 cotter pins, pull these out, and then you can lift the hood off. Yes. So that being said, I had these. All right, now I want to go 3/4 of an inch up. All right, now the ones that will mate up to these that'll go on there need to be 1 3/4 to center, and they'll have a flat edge. So let's go a hair over 1 3/4 just to make sure we're on the money. Get these spaced appropriately, line it up, and weld them. That way all the holes are straight and square. Once that's done, so I'll tack them, take them off, finish welding them, and then I'll pull this out and I'll ream up those holes so these pins fit. And then once those fit, then I'll pull this rod out of there and then put the pins through with these where they would go, and then I'll put the whole thing over there lined up and tack these to the frame. Then I'll go ahead and weld them all the way up. Once that's done, I'll have hinge. All right, I wanted to get started by welding these onto there, but I did a little test fit and I need to make an adjustment. Mainly because the way this will sit and this will sit, I need to take a little radius for the upper tube out of the front of this. And right there is where I need to tack it. All right, now They're all tacked nice and straight. Now it's time to take them off and weld it. So to take them off, I don't need to pull that, although I could, see, because it's nice and straight. But I need to get this out of here. All right. All right, I got them welded. So the next step is ream those holes up to fit that pin. Wide gap out. Same here. Boom. Right there. Now I just need to figure out how to tack it on while holding it. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. All right, I got these little hinge mount points welded on. Boom. There we go. Looks kind of straight. We'll see. But what I need to do now is I need something to stop this so it doesn't just go all the way to the ground, right? Because that can't be. I'll scratch the hood up all the time. So I need something to stop it, probably around here. I like this. Right here, it'll be like straight vertical. That'd be sweet. So I'm gonna use this rod and I'm gonna weld it in there. I'm gonna open it up, I'm gonna hold this up, and I'm gonna weld it to this lower bracket. All right, so you can see here, I got these little 1/4-inch rods welded in as stops. I held it so it was where they both were at the same time. And now, as you can see, they're stops. Boom. It looks very far forward, doesn't it? Yeah. Normally, it'd be like way back here and up a little higher compared to the seat, right? So now, the next thing is going to be getting the steering wheel positioned. So that's going to go somewhere around here. Vertically, I'll put some tubes to build a thing, and then it'll be skinned. And that's kind of why I wanted to see where that's going to sit. Because now that's going to determine my steering wheel. All right, let's start putzing around with this thing a little bit. See if we can't figure out a spot for the steering wheel. Can't make something happen. Maybe not today, but maybe I'll get a few steps closer. All right, so obviously bearings go in. All right, so I want that about 20 inches above the frame. So I'll need some tube to mount that. I think before I do that though, I want to put these in because one of my tubes is going to go right by the corner of this. And I want to make sure that it's actually going to clear. But I think it's going to do fine. All right, I didn't hear my battery die. I got those the same distance, square, leveled, vertically, everything. I'm going to weld them in place. All right, so I got these welded in. Now I need one piece to cross straight across with a 45 on each end. Well, that's as good as it's getting because I already cut it. All right, so I got this frame up here, but now you can see the problem. Now this doesn't line up. So now if I cut some notches, probably about where this would line up, and then kick this forward a couple degrees, then I can only get it to line up right there. I'll use this rod here to determine where I kick it. That's it. All right. Yep, that's the money right there. Now, I need to tack it into place. All right, now with it tacked into place, I want to take it apart so I don't smoke those bearings in there. There we go. And now, pull the shaft up and out. There's two. All right, now let's weld her up. All right, so I got this all welded on. It's cooled enough to handle. So let's put this back together, shall we? Methinks the steel shrunk a little, eh? That's not how you install bearings, but it is how I install bearings. This guy ready to go. So, gotta get him. Two, we gotta get this. Reset. All right, I gotta hold my pinky over the top, so that way if I get it, I can pull it down. Gotta use this hand, my thumb, to get the back over. Oh yeah. And then my other hand on these little pliers. Yes, now I just need to snap it up. There we go. All right. Dun, 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 dun. This is the farthest it's gone in a long time. Well, actually, ever, I suppose, huh? Look at that. But you can now see this beautiful thing coming together. Obviously, that's still touching that wood. Not a big deal. That's just there temporarily. So now, the next thing I'm going to have to do is get my chain tensioner in. I'll do that. And then just start dressing this up and getting all of that stuff on here. I might do my exhaust next, actually. I might do the exhaust and then the rest of this. But that's it, really. Now I just need to make it look cool. This, I'll probably tie something in, make it come out. Or from here, maybe. I don't know. But it's maybe here. But then it's going to come down. Pretty much this part is going to be covered. And all this is going to try and make it as best I can look as if the hood continued. And then back here, I'll have my gauges and whatever else. Switches and shifters and everything under the sun. It's going to be a little place to put them, but we'll see. I'm sure I can get it done. I still also need to mount those fenders, and I need to do my running board so I can put all my pedals on. So there's still a lot of work to do. But right now it's time to celebrate and be happy because it actually looks like something. Looks like a vehicle of some sort now. It's got a seat, it's got steering wheel, wheels, a motor, transmission, hood. It looks like a thing. So, this is awesome. I'm excited. Now it's just a matter of making it look cool and getting all the last little functional bits in there. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. Pretty darn heavy. See you next time.